I had a ghost I lived with for almost 2 years, and I just pretended that I didn't think it was a ghost until after I moved out. Mostly because I never even just thought about it. I would just avoid thinking about it. A couple times my stereo in my room would turn on after not being on and me not being anywhere near the remote or near the machine itself. And I just assumed there must have been someone downstairs in the living room, and for some reason that remote managed to make it through the ceiling and up to my room and turned on, even though it wasn't even the same make of machine. And I just decided, oh, that must be it. The other experience I had was when I'd be watching TV and I would be, listening out for my roommates. I'd be all home alone, and it was kind of weird, and I thought I would hear someone come home, and mostly I thought that there was someone going up the stairs, stomp, 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 stomp. And I thought, okay, well, there must be someone home, and I would go and check, and there would be no one home, and I did that a few times, and then I decided to stop checking because I was freaking myself out. Oh God, I hear that stomping again, and no one's home, so I just, thought, okay, well, whatever. It must be the next door neighbors. It was a townhouse. I decided that their apartment or townhouse must mirror ours, and I didn't think about it till later. But later I realized, oh, I've been over there, and their apartment doesn't mirror ours. It is the exact replica of ours. The stairs are both on the east walls in both houses. So it wasn't their house I was hearing, it was our house I was hearing. The fact that there was some paranormal activity. Also, one time all two of my roommates and myself were home. And one was in the living room, I was in the dining room, and one was in the kitchen, and you can sort of see into all three. And I was talking to my roommate in the kitchen, and she was just puttering around, and then suddenly I looked and I noticed there was something moving, and it was a dish soap, like a sunlight bottle. It was moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I was like, well, that's weird. And it did for like 40, 70 seconds. Like, I didn't really count. I was just astounded that it was moving. It wasn't touching anything else that was moving. There weren't any airplanes moving around. None of the doors or windows were open. There's no wind. It was just sitting on the lip of the sink, a stainless steel sink. I even had my other roommate come over, and he was like, oh, weird, real helpful and all. And thankfully I didn't stay there for too much longer. I'm very certain that was a ghost. Not a particularly mean one, no one I knew, but a ghost nonetheless.